Hey everybody, and welcome back to Great is Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. That's very lovely indeed. It's been one technical difficulty after another today. Oh, the joys of it. But it seems like everything is working. I just basically was very violent with a baseball bat to all the technical things, all the basic everything. They've been beaten. And now they're working. It's the way to do it. If you're having technical difficulties with laptops and computers, allegedly it is the baseball bat that works. So, wow. Anyway, I'm just so glad it's working. So this is one of our beautiful advent calendars, late but not completely forgotten, and as always, a mystery person is going to be joining us with their beautiful prediction for 2025. And unlike our 12-month forecast readings over on our website for your personal private readings, this is just going to be seasonal. Okay, so is spring, summer, autumn, winter. If you are new here, please, in the link down below, you can join the playlist and catch up so that you can enjoy these every single day, including Christmas Day. Yes, I know, an extra one, just to give you something to do. If there's nothing else better to do on Christmas Day. It's a little something. So here we go. Today's mystery guest is Jeremy Clarkson. It's very nice indeed, very lovely. He is the saviour of farming, allegedly. And so it is interesting that I was reflecting on him early this morning while between beatings 2 and 3 of the technical difficulties. There was multiple beatings. So basically, I was fascinated about how divine timing is involved with him. And how, like, he bought his farm in 2008, I think I want to say, something like that. And all of a sudden, he's at the right time, at the right place to stand up for farmers and that kind of stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just one of those, and like because I've watched over the years interviews with him and Caleb promoting his Clarkson's Farm show. Is that he even wanted to do Clarkson's Farm with the BBC type thing, and they weren't interested. It's like we've got Country Farm. Why would we want another farming show kind of thing? And it's just like the right time, the right place, divine timing. Him with his columns and having the ear of the media, and also got a farming show and got the contacts. You see what I'm saying? It's just amazing how it's all kind of come together. And I'm sure he had no idea. And it's just, we should do some sort of case study on it. It'd be fascinating. So this is looking into what is happening for him in 2025. For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Yes, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Making decisions. This is about. It feels like he's being pulled in many different directions, and it's like he has to choose what he truly loves and cherishes. Something along those lines in springtime. Summer. The Five of Swords feels like, it's a hollow victory, and he's being successful. So it's. The Five of Swords does feel as if it is kind of like 18 months ago kind of energy. Year ago, 18 months ago, they thought they got over him, that kind of thing, and is now winning. Hierophant, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the World card. Interesting. Overarching energy. Challenging times. 10 of Wands, finally able to put down the burden. He's almost close to home. Where is it? The little house on the prairie type malarkey is just over here. And so he's on the route. He's not quite got the burden finished, but he's on the route. He's on the way, the final stretch, as it were. So we'll put that over there. Is that going to be... Oh, no, it's not going to be all right. I keep trying to do that. I'll put it down here. How's that? Is that better? That's better. Betterer. So, this is a fascinating reading. It, like, energetically, it's just kind of... It's part of it's kind of... It's a weird one because it's part of it's kind of go, 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 go. And the other half of it is start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. And it's this blend. That's the bit that is quite unique about this reading. So let's start off with the spring of 2025 for Jeremy Clarkson. The Two of Swords, like I said, making decisions. It feels like he's been holding off on this quite some time. It feels like it's something. He's got kind of the feeling of they're all his babies and he doesn't want to let all of them go kind of energy. But the Knight of Cups here is heart on the sleeve, is like, which ones do we genuinely need to keep going? This feels like a downsize, kind of taking it a bit more easier. It's like, I know recently he's talked about his heart conditions or heart attack or something. So, and suddenly having to eat like a vegan and he's hating it and all that kind of stuff. So it's one of those situations where I feel like this is a reflection of, okay, I can't, as an example, I can't write a book and 3 columns and do the farm and do this and do that and the pub and the all and the shop and all everything you see on Clarkson's farm and all that kind of stuff. I can't do it all. I need to kind of slow it down. I need to make a decision and decide what to keep going, what to outsource, what to let go of completely. It's that kind of energy. What are his babies, his true loves? And I think the energy I'm getting here is that they are all his babies. How can you have a favorite kind of energy? Is the sort of the energetic, like he's coming across as like he doesn't do things unless he wants to do them. And so it's very much, let's have a look here. Any more messages for springtime? It's very much coming like come across as spiritual, like fully, but it's like following his intuition, kind of following his nudges, his downloads, that kind of thing. Kind of leaning into where he's being guided to do. Overarching energy, self-love, yeah, self-love, self-care. He can't do it all anymore. He needs to slow it down a bit. And that's what we're getting here. So then we've got summertime. Let's have a look at the summertime. The 5 of Swords, like I said, 5 of Swords feels like it's been already. Been and gone. And this is something to do with I told you so kind of energy. That's what really is reflecting here is I've told you so. So let's have a look here with the summertime. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Summertime. All those, really? Right. I can't... I'm trying to pin down what specifically could it be. But it does feel like I think the... Like Top Gear. Leaving Top Gear is like, what, 5 years ago? Something like that? So it doesn't feel that long ago. Triumph, overarching energy before we even look at anything else. The triumph, success, I told you so kind of energy. Let's have a look here. Evidence, live and learn, good news, and someone's out in the cold with illness. Someone's feeling worn down. Someone's being exposed, as it were, and are feeling weak because of it, hence illness. This is amazing. This, like I said, they were gloating like gloaty things. Yes, you're welcome for me to narrow it down like that for you, but it's that kind of energy of like it's. I'm really. I'm wanting to say what it is, but it's like I'm going through all the different avenues. And it's not coming up. It's not kind of, you know what, Dinky Deck. When in doubt, Dinky Deck. Can we clarify what this kind of hollow victory in the past was for the greatest good for all concerned? Thank you. What was this hollow victory in the past, please? Hollow victory in the past. But it's like, it feels like he was thrown under the bus by it. And they're like, oh, it's just Clarkson just being Clarkson, blah, 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 blah. You know, calling him all sorts of names and all that kind of stuff. He's only doing it for, is that as well? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hawk Lady. Very nice indeed. 9 of Pentacles. Very, very nice. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Truth of the matter. Ace of Swords. It wasn't a happy home. Interesting. I don't know what it is. It's bugging me. But this feels like a payout. This actually feels like some sort of payout. Taking someone, I don't think it's to court necessarily, but it's kind of a it's kind of got the energy of out of court settlement kind of thing. 9 of Pentacles is the value of oneself, value of they've nurtured, they're cared for, they've grown this vineyard and all that kind of stuff. The baby empress, as we like to say here on this channel, because there's 3 empresses in the deck. There's the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then obviously the Empress. So this is kind of self-worth. Look at the work we've done here. Look at the work we've grown here. That kind of stuff. It's definitely got the energy of the farm involved somehow. I don't know if it's... I know there was issues with planning, but I think that's all been resolved now. But what would I know? But it's like that was highlighted in one of the series, or twice, 2 series basically. I don't know if this is it, but there's definitely a valuable payout, some sort of success in that, truly valued, because the truth is coming out now. The truth is coming out about this, what caused mischief and mayhem with the 4 of Wands in reverse. It's now being resolved. And triumph, yeah. That's phenomenal. It's almost as if they're getting their comeuppance, is the energy there. Let's have a look at the autumn time. Hierophant and the... This Hierophant and 7 of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Oh, hello. Right. Overarching energy. Origin. Planting that seed of opportunity. Kind of the Ace of Pentacles kind of energy there. Hierophant is getting organised. Organisations. This feels as if there is some sort of similar to the reflection up here. Is getting people in order. This is kind of the final, like, by December, like, let's just like jump ahead a little bit. By December, winter time, Jeremy is going to be, instead of juggling all sorts, it's a new cycle, it's calmed down. This feels like setting up an office or truly, what's the word I'm looking for? Truly kind of palming everything off to other people so he can focus on himself. It's that kind of energy, getting organized. Reviewing what people can take on for him, so, like, and then like the one or two things that he really wants to keep hold of for himself here with the Ace of Pentacles, which is quite nice with the Ace of Pentacles, overarching energy. Saving, this feels more about resources in general. This doesn't feel like just monetary. It's more like, for example, it would be what's the word I'm looking for? Wow, what is going on today in this reading? It's the kind of stockpile of food, kind of pantry. That's the word I was looking for, like pantry. It's like the connection with people and friends and family. It's resources and people and that kind of energy. It's not just monetary value. And I feel like the saving here is reviewing who is the best skilled for which thing in this kind of production company, office, bunny floppy flops, that kind of energy. So that, like, as an example, just to give it a kind of some context before we get into this card here, it's very much like setting up an office, like farm office, but it's they're also taking on a lot more of his day-to-day work. Yeah, because of realizing that he's got to kind of hand over stuff. I feel like his kids are going to take over much more control as well, that kind of thing. Handing over the reins of certain stuff. It's that kind of energy. And we've got loneliness in reverse. There you go. He's not doing it by himself anymore. The only issue here, as we go into winter months, is him kind of, the juggling thing kind of feels like him realizing he doesn't have to do it all himself. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of, oh no, this is not mine. I've got to, someone else can do all of that. That kind of stuff. Instead of having to juggle everything, it's like, no. New cycle. It's a new way forward. So can we have a winter? What's going on in the winter for the greatest good for all concerned? Thank you. Always be appreciated. Oh, hello. Imagination in reverse. Oh, hello. They're all going all over the place now. They're going everywhere. Shenanigans afoot. I haven't said it once this video. I've got to say it now. So, disturbance, overarching energy, new horizons, imagination in reverse, and okay, nightmare. This is it's all going to be, well, let's start with the easy one. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to fall into place. It's all going to be absolutely fine. The new horizons, this is the full card, the taking the leap of faith kind of energy. What horizon do we want to head to now? Kind of stuff. The disturbance, nightmare, that feels as if letting go of the reins kind of energy. Disturbance feels just like the general day-to-day of stuff. other issues popping up, other problems, other, big stuff. But with the nightmare, it's almost like it's that perseverance, persevering through it. The imagination in reverse doesn't feel like him. It does it. Who is that? I feel like that's more of a family member. Can't quite see how to deal with it, and so, it's almost as if he's got one foot out the door. Certain substance hits the fan. He's having to come back in to deal with this BS kind of energy. It's kind of like tomfoolery, silliness. Yeah, because they can't. The imagination feels like somebody else. They can't see a way out. Hence the reason why. He comes back. It's okay, and it's like the cycle. He can kind of sort himself out. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. He can sort it out, but it's like, but seriously, I need the time off. I need to go away. I need to sort myself out. Kind of energy. All right. For some reason, the Kipper deck is calling me. So let's have a look at this. Just 3 cards, please, for the greatest good. Let's have a look for this. Cut the deck as well. Lovely, lovely. Community. Exactly. Kind of leaning on other people. Letting them take the reins. Letting them do it. That's what we've been talking about. Beautiful. False person. This is up here. As soon as that card was in my hand, it was like, this is summer, whatever it is. This is it. The evidence is coming through. The situation is coming to light. The victory is there. Yeah. Child. Overarching energy. Privileged lady. The privileged lady is in... There's also a privileged man in this deck, right? But the privileged lady in general is kind of, they've got to a certain level, so they can have a little bit more kind of free time. They can swan around, they can enjoy themselves. It's that kind of thing, which is kind of what we've kind of been talking about. They don't have to work so hard, that kind of thing. So it's releasing the reins, what we were talking about. The child is, there's a thief, innocence. Yeah, the evidence. It's the innocence. It's not necessarily the actual child. It's the I am innocent of whatever this is. It is sorted. It's resolved. It's all okay. It's absolutely fine. The false person's being called out. Karma is coming around, that kind of energy. So yeah. So whatever this false person kind of thief stole, time, effort, money, whatever, resources of some worth, it's being paid up. It's being paid result. It's something to do with the kind of, there's something about somebody at a council as well. I think it's there's something to do with a council. I don't know if it's connected with the thief and false person, all that kind of stuff, but it just keeps coming up. So I'm going to put it here as a kind of like a footnote. Somebody's got like personal vendetta against Clarkson and what he's trying to do. Kind of repeatedly kept refusing his planning permission or whatever, right? And because they've been doing it for a little while at the council, they were able to pressure people, pull their weight, that kind of energy, got the way they wanted to go. that's coming up and being kind of like named and shamed as well. I don't think it's connected with this. This feels kind of like akin to the quite famous beef between Piers Morgan and Clarkson. It's kind of got that level of exposure to it. I just feel like that's included somewhere about kind of a council member. It's been shown up. There's proof as well of what they were doing behind the scenes. I don't know if they've been kind of a by-election, or I don't know if they're being held accountable or whatever it may be. But they're going to get their comeuppance as well. So there's a lot of kind of karma, kind of return to sender kind of energy here. And then, it's one less thing that Clarkson has to deal with. There's a lot of 2025 is very much a transitional time for Clarkson, very much letting go of the reins, letting go of control, like all that kind of stuff. I think even letting go of some contracts, that kind of stuff, bringing his commitments down to very few, finite amount. Interesting times ahead. So I hope this was interesting and fun and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, apologies for all the technical difficulties and all that kind of crazy today. Hopefully we're going to get this up and running and it's all going to be good. If you enjoyed this reading, please thumb me like. It genuinely helps out the channel so much. If you're new here, please subscribe, ding-a-ling that bell. That'd be a fantastic. And also comment down below your thoughts about who some of these people may be, if you have more knowledge than I do in the situations. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.